That was a really long name. Wow. This guy's got just a mouthful. Valanga Donsic. that is a mouthful, and we got probably two of the worst players in the game. But that's alright, because we still got other cards that are decent, so we can sell this for buy now 200. Again, these cards, just hoard them. They're going to be valuable eventually, guys. I'm telling you, hoard them and sell them for 3 or 4 or 5 times the price later. And that is actually a beautiful kit. That is a wonderful kit, so I'm going to list that. Let's hope somebody buys it. So let's store the rest in the club. That pack was a bit more of a miss. That one we're going to have a harder time making our money back on, but it's when you get packs with the squad fitness cards and stuff like that that just really make you the money. And that's why I'm really stressing that you're always going to come out at least even with the bronze pack method. And it's just great to keep filling your club with more players and more cards and training cards and contracts. And looky here. Alright, he's a 58, which isn't terrific, but he has a good formation, 4-2-2-2, and 82 pace. Oh, that pace. He's probably worth a couple K. So again, we're going to send him to the trade pile. We're going to want to look him up. And nothing else too noticeable here. Actually, this is a solid yellow kit, so I'm going to sell this. Let's hope somebody buys it, because I would think that the solid color kits are worth more. And I personally like to use very bright and vibrant kits, just because it's easier to see the players and it's hilarious. The active kit I'm using right now is actually a bright, or it's a nice light pink color, and the entire kit is pink. Not just the shirt. The shorts are also pink, and it's just wonderful. Looks great. Alright, so let's check out the trade pile and see what had sold while we were buying packs. And it was a squad fitness card, buy now of 250. People scooped it up. So we got a bunch of stuff in our trade pile to sell. So let's go look up some of these packs so I can show you the fitness cards I'm in. And so we're looking bronze and fitness. So you can see that people are listing them for around 300. That guy has 250 bid on there. Look at this card. Starting price is 150. People have already bid it up to 1500. They're pretty pricey. This one's buying now of 400. But what we're going to be looking for is the buy now price. So let's see. Nobody's selling for buy now of 250 for the fitness cards. But look how many people are selling for buy now of 300, right? And actually, it looks like there's a ton of these, but people are buying them. There's actually not. It's looking pretty good actually. So the reason you're looking at these is you're gonna see how quickly your card is gonna sell. So I mean, look at this guy. This guy's had the card on the market for about 8 minutes. It hasn't been bought yet, but as you can see, people are buying these like crazy. So right now we can sell for buy now 300. Selling 250 would be too cheap, as you saw that there was nobody on the market buying it for 250. So we can easily sell for at least 300 and people are going to be buying now. These are important, subtle differences to notice, because that's what's going to make you the money on your packs. Now let's turn up the buy now price and see what these squad fitness cards are selling for. So let's see, 1700. Oh, okay, these are just people selling the regular cards. Let's turn this up a bit so we don't see those. Okay, so nobody's selling for buy now of 1700 on the squad fitness. Nobody's selling for 1800, and 1900 is where we're finding the cards. People are selling them. This one's been up for almost 10 minutes, so we can safely say that if you sell for a buy now of 1800, somebody's probably going to buy it right away. I mean, look, this card just got put up for 1700. It's probably going to be bought within a second, so we're going to be selling for buy now of 1800 for the squad fitness cards right now, and they will sell instantly or within a few minutes. I can guarantee that. Alright, so list this bad boy. And I just like to set the starting price semi-high, because I'm just a worrier. Worst case scenario, nobody buys the card, I don't want them to pick it up for 150. So that's why I do that. And we also have, did we have any other fitness cards? No, we didn't. Alright, so these are all players now that we're looking up. And I'm going to save you guys some time and just look these up and then cut to the video where I actually list them. And if you look here, the squad training card already got sold. Look at that, 1800 buy now. You already have 2,000 coins back of the 5,000, and most of the stuff hasn't even sold yet. So I mean, once we sell these players, we're going to make even more money. We're going to be looking at pretty tidy profits. Chicago MLS player, because I'm thinking he's going to be the most expensive player that we've got out of packs today. So let's look him up and see what he's selling for. And he was a striker playing for the Chicago MLS. Fastest way to get to MLS is go reverse order in the leagues. By the way, pro tip in case you're trying to look these up and you're going through 600 leagues before you get to it. I found that handy when I figured that out. Alright, let's see what he's being sold for. 150, 150. Okay, this was disappointing. He's basically worth nothing, which was disappointing to find out. Oh no. 4-1-2-1-2, the guy's selling for a lot more. Let's go double check what formation we had him in. I believe it was a 4-2-2-2. I mean, we can still probably make some money off this guy if we have him in a good formation. I mean, realistically, even if you're only selling, what is it, if you're selling only 3 or 4 cards in your pack, and they're all for 150 coins, you're basically breaking even / making money. So he was in a 5-2-1-2, which is not a terrific formation. We're probably going to see drop dead cheap prices here. And yeah, he's pretty cheap. So 5-2-1-2 is not a good formation, so we're going to put him on as a buy now of 250, list 150, and he should sell, I believe. Hopefully we can get the buy now. Not necessarily we're going to get it, but let's hope it works. 150, 250. He's definitely going to sell eventually, even if it's only for 250, so that's the good thing about that. After going through a few of these players, it's looking like most of them are not worth a terrible lot. So this guy, he's worth buy now 200, 150. He's not going to sell for a lot. So with some of these other players, my other recommendations for you would be put a price ceiling on. So if you're too lazy to look it up, because it can be a bit of a time expenditure to look up all the stats for each player, is just start them at 150 with a really high or decently high buy now price. Pick a price that if it's sold for buy now, you wouldn't be pissed off. Like if you found out he was worth more, but you still made that many coins, you'd be satisfied. So that's why I usually put the ceiling at about 700. Now, what I'm going to suggest for you guys is if the players are not selling, is every time you relist them, drop your buy now price by a little bit, and maybe bump up your starting price a little bit if the stats on the player are pretty good. So, for example, this guy, if we have to relist him, I'm probably going to bump him up to at least 200, and then we'll relist him. Alright guys, so we are back, and as you can see here, some of the stuff has sold. So this kit I told you about, it sold for 200. I'm actually going to try and see if we can look this kit up, because it's a pretty nice looking kit, and it might be worth possibly more. But the good thing is that it's sold. Another kit sold, that was a previous one. Some other players sold, oh, look at this guy. He sold for buy now 700, which means that he might have been worth more. But like I said, you want to do it so that you're satisfied. So, I mean, maybe he's worth a couple K, but I got at least 700 from him, so that's okay. That makes me feel that. And so as you guys see here, already at 3,381 coins, and that was after we started with 5K and bought like tons of packs. Not everything is sold yet. There's still other things sitting there in the trade pile that haven't sold. When everything finishes selling, we're gonna have a couple K more than we started with, and it's all dependent. I mean, every time you open a pack, if you get one of those squad fitness cards, you're going to be making a lot of money, right? You're making twice the amount of the pack on every single one of those cards. So this is why this is such a great method, guys. For example, if I show you my leaderboards, my club value, because I've been keeping a lot of players, is exponentially above my friends. And the funny thing about this, though, is my friends have been spending like $60 plus on packs. And my club value has just skyrocketed. I'm at 29,000.9. I'm almost at 30 mil club value just from doing the bronze pack method. I bought bronze packs at the very beginning with some FIFA points and with my loyalty packs, but since then I haven't gotten anything. And I mean, if you look at the trade pile here, again, something else sold. One of the players we listed sold for buy now 200. It's a great method to make coins, and it's going to be profitable. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment, and let me know what you guys want to see in further videos. Thanks for watching.